Welcome in, everybody. Okay. Welcome in. Um, Thank you for tuning in and watching. Um, okay, there we go. I think I had the audio fixed. Sorry about that. Um, kind of got thrown off. My old headphones just stopped working. Right before I started, I could only hear out of one ear, which is not helpful. But I have these, which are cool. They light up, so that's fun. Um, so today is like going to be a backtracking day, I think. And I did a few things kind of off stream. I found these forges. So I realized I had this one marked and I never went back to it. They were interesting. Um, it was a little weird, kind of having an area that didn't end with a boss. So that was interesting to see. And then the other thing that I did, you can see that I've marked the map here. I was kind of exploring this little green area after I realized that I hadn't really done that. I kind of went on a route somewhere around here and I discovered the hidden spirit spring. So that made me excited. And then I took it up thinking I could just see where it went and then come back down. And it was kind of a one-way spirit spring because it landed me in the middle of this fort. So I did the fort. It was fine. And then I found this ruined forge and I finished that. And so I got two weapons that I can't use, but they seem pretty cool. So now I'm just going to kind of go through, and like I said, I realized that I accidentally rushed through some things. So I want to explore just a few areas. I'm just going to mark kind of what I want to make sure that I get to experience. That was marked. I have all this over here. So I need to go back in here. So we're just going to put a mark up there so I remember I want to go back. Okay. So I think that's it. We're here at the forge, so we're going to start just here. I'm at the front of the forge, and I did just finish it, and then I traveled back to the front. And so the weapon that I got here is this ancient meteoric or greatsword, which sounds awesome. But again, it's another arcane scaling weapon. So I'm thinking, it almost feels like they realized that they didn't have a lot of arcane weapons when they in the original base game. So they're kind of adding some now, which is good. Kind of will open up a lot. I also picked up this, which I don't even think I realized until right this second. So the Smith script Circ. I'm going to read that. Circular backhand blade engraved with a Smith script, a throwing weapon created through the smithing arts. Execute a strong attack to throw the backhand blade, causing it to fly in a curved trajectory. And it has that blind spot. And this is also the throwing one, I think, which is really cool. I also got an iron cleaver from the Misbegotten. And I'm intrigued by all of these ones. So at the end of each forge, you get different weapons. So one is this meteoric or greatsword. The other one that I got the Flame Drake +3 talisman, which is something that would have been helpful on that bridge. But I think will definitely be helpful. I mean, we've seen Mesmer's fight in the trailer, so and I'm sure some of you have already seen Mesmer's fight in actuality. So this is what I got from the other one, the Anvil Hammer. So again, I can't use any of them, but I'm hopeful that maybe like one of these forges will have a weapon that I can use. Okay, wait, turn the volume up. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this volume is okay. The levels are looking okay to me, but we shall see how it is in comparison. I forgot that these guys were all here. There's more up there, but that's not the direction I want to head. That is where I came from. Then I found this, and I was like, ooh, shiny. And then I did that, and then I was like, I'm tired and I want to go to bed. And I don't know, I'm really torn how much I want to film and kind of record and do live versus sometimes it's just fun to, you know, nestle in on the couch and play this game. So it's kind of a mixture of the two. If anything like super major happens, I'll either show it at the beginning of a stream or I will be editing I can't speak right now, editing them down into little shorts for like YouTube. Kind of like short little self-contained Let's Plays. Oh my god, no. Whoa, whoa. Calm down. I see big old dude on their horse, which they remind me so much of the Knights Cavalry, but I'm wondering if there's some type of connection. I'm trying to get better at like drinking my flasks right away after I visibly kill a group of enemies so I can get them refilled. It's just some of these like corners look really dark. I wonder if there's little secrets. This feels like it should be a cave. Okay. It is what it is. But let's keep looking the perimeter. I'm at this little lake. It's weird that there's these lakes, and so far I need to at some point maybe like come back to the lakes at night. There's all these little lakes, and then it doesn't, I haven't really seen like a strong reason, because they're very prominent on the map, so you would think that there would be like something with them. But like a lot of them don't even have enemies. Like this had 2 lobsters in it, but some have had nothing, just like turtles. Okay, so then we're heading back. I want to check out this encampment. Let's see what's going on here. Purple item, a fragment, sweet. Ah! I'm also interested to see, this is first day post nerf. So I'm interested to see how things feel, and I'm happy that I did what I did before the first nerf, right? Like I did it when it came out, so I kind of got to experience that. I wish I would have had time in my schedule to like fully complete the DLC pre-nerf. It's interesting, all of the statues of America, except for the Stakes America, like those are kind of a game mechanic. Ooh, crusts. I had the wrong weapon equipped. Okay. It's been over a day since I played, and clearly that is enough time for me to have forgotten some of the controls. I forgot that the weapon doesn't automatically switch back for you when you demount. And so I went to go for the crit, and I didn't get the crit. And then I went for the backstab, and I messed that up. What does this say? I've been in here, the flesh of my body. We're gonna just get this. We're gonna rest just to be safe. No, did I? Gesturing ahead. Try gesturing. Eh. I was expecting at least a cutscene or a little bit of dialogue. Hopefully I wasn't supposed to not kill them. Like I wasn't supposed to wait or something. Like, they didn't say anything. I feel like they're the one who's going to teach me martial arts. Did I mess up another quest? Dane's hat, Dryleaf. Did I mess up another NPC quest? Oh my god. Let's see. Hand-to-hand strike. A technique for hand-to-hand combat without the aid of a weapon. This martial art combines fist strikes and kicks. The teachings of a group of spiritual seekers known as the Dryleaf sect, revealed only to those worthy of valor and character. The practice of this martial art marks the dawn of an ascetic's journey. Palm Blast. Skill of the spiritual seekers known as the Dryleaf sect imbues the hand with energy before using a palm strike to unleash an explosive blast. The already formidable power and impact can be bolstered by charging the attack. The sun-faded and lightly soiled hat of Dryleaf Dane, worn low over the eyes, it obscures the wearer's vision. Meeting the gaze of another can overcome the senses, often leading to the downfall of those who would walk the noble and solitary seeker's path. So one, I like this hat. So we are going to be equipping it and see. Ugh, it just doesn't go with this outfit. Excuse me. I wish I could dye it. But I kind of want to check out this palm weapon. I want to see what the movesets look like. I mean, obviously, I would need to upgrade anything before I use it. That was kind of fun. I want to see... Like, I obviously have enough upgrade materials, and I have a lot of runes right now. Can I put... I can have frost hands. So that's exciting. You know what? We're going to go ahead and level it up a bit. I don't think I'm going to take it to 25 like Milady. I still love the name of the weapon. But we might take it all the way to 24. We're just going to see how much I can do with what I have and what I can buy with this runes. I'm not farming. I like how fast it is. I need 7 more 7s. Like, I have so many runes, I'm gonna lose them probably, so I'd rather spend them on like upgrading weapons to 24 at this point than seven of those. I have enough of those. Cool. We can get ourselves up to 24. Okay, we're not taking it all the way yet. Do I maybe want to put Bloodhound Step on this? And still give them the cold. I think that's a smart option. Because then I have a quick access to Bloodhound Step. That should weigh almost nothing. And you know, while we're at it, I have the Beast Claw. Do I want to... What did I need for... I need 11 faith, so I would need 5 more. So I could just wear a talisman. And I could get these on board. We'll see. I'll think about it. We're just going to go buy a bunch of stones. We're just going to keep ourselves being able to upgrade weapons when we get them. Cool. I'm happy with that spending of runes. I got a weapon up to 24. And I have enough stones to get another weapon up to 24 as well. Now, where was it? That was here. Nicholas Croft. So the Morth runes, we're going to explore these. It's very fun. And I feel like this probably counts as strike damage. That is fun. I want to see if I can backstab with this. Just a kidney punch. This is so much fun. I love it. I love this weapon so much. I'm so, like, best investment. I might actually, because it's just your hands, I could see there not being any other versions of it. And if there aren't, we're taking this up to 25, 100%. Like, it's so easily it could have gone to just feeling like using a fist weapon, but it doesn't. It's just, that is like the most satisfying thing I think I've ever seen in a video game. Being able to like jump roundhouse someone to the face in a game series. I mean, I know it's its own game. It's not part of the Dark Souls series, but let's be honest, it is, right? This is Dark Souls 2 too. It's in that genre of games. And, like, the games are all about, like, what weapons can you use and all of that. And to create an option that is just, like, no weapons and you're just going to punch and kick your way through is so much fun. These things are so hard to tell the difference between enemy and just like apparition. Shattered Stone Talisman. Raises potency of kicking and stomping skills. Nice. If we decide to take Bloodhound Step off of this... Okay, but I see a lot of bloodstains here. But, like, also... How else do you get down there? I'm gonna need to craft some of these rainbow stones here somewhat soon. I like went the whole base game without using them. Shush. Quiet, you. There has to be another way down. Because that was certain death. Idiot. So yeah, my thought about those things from before is like you kind of just have to be like fat. Like I feel like this DLC is going. I wonder if one of the reasons why people are like struggling with this DLC. I know I've been summoning. I know I'm using magic, but that's my gameplay on my first playthroughs always. Um, I feel like strength weapons probably aren't that strong here. It's like when I played Lies of P, there was a lot of it. All the enemies were very fast, and like it was kind of hard to break poison. I did do my playthrough with the wrench handle, or with the not the wrench handle, the wrench head. Um, but like strength weapons just felt not as strong. Like, do I need to fall right there? And so this person was thinking they missed it. Okay. Okay. That was not my finest hour. It felt like it was about to work, and then I started slipping and sliding. I don't have many runes, like if I lose them, I lose them. It is what it is. I bet there's just so many like ghosties here of people trying out the martial arts. Okay, let's get that off here. Looking around, seeing if I see anything. I don't. But we're going back. I will look around up to 3 more deaths, and then I will move on and look for something else to do today. And just mark this as a, like, come back later. Okay, I bet I need to land on that roof. But it looked like there was a cave, maybe. So let's look at the other side. I like the music here. It's very somber and like eerie. It looked like maybe there was a roof somewhere over here I could jump to, but there's a cave in that direction. So that's what we are going to look at exploring now. It's heading in this general direction and looking for a cave that will take me down there. I also want these trees to have like more of a significance. Ooh, shiny. Oh my god. Came from like... I had hit Bloodstone. Okay, dodge backwards when they go to do the jump. The leg grab. Which, if it wasn't so deadly... I mean, it's a cool move. Those are cool enemies. And I feel like I've come so far from, like, when I first... I like that they're very rare. I like that they're a fun fight. But I like that it's a... I like that they come back even. I do appreciate that they're not everywhere. But also it's a challenge. Like, every now and then you kind of get, like, jump scared by them. And it adds a fun element of, like, always needing to be aware of your surroundings. What are you? Shadow Sunflower. Try brief respite, lovable sort ahead. Behold, dastard. Jumping ahead, but be wary of cliff. Now, I think one of the advantages of this fist weapon is it's kind of going to let people, if they want to, do like a tanky build. Like, you can be chunky. And probably still be medium rolling because of, like, if you put the talismans on, you probably don't even have to, like, crazy high endurance to do so. I mean, it's 1 pound. Milady is 6.5, and that's a light greatsword, right? So a weight of 1 is, like, nothing. So I think that's kind of cool, and it's also, like, good to know, like, if I'm ever in a situation. I think it's why it's good to have, like, multiple weapon types, and multiple damage types, because, like, you never know the situation, right? A lot of the game is, like, experimenting and seeing what works, what doesn't work for which bosses. I see a grace down there. I feel like now maybe I'm supposed to get there through these ruins. We're gonna keep exploring to see if we see any caves or caverns. I'm not willing to, like, keep jumping to my death without first exhausting other options. I just realized I don't know if I've ever tested... Huh, does that have, like, a little bit of an AoE component to it? Dead. And, you know, I've gotten so used to not using Bloodhound Step. Spear strings! The question now is, I opened it, but where? Do I think it's maybe somewhere in the ruins? Like, maybe there was... The last... Oh, here it is. Or I could just walk 10 feet. For just, like, jumping to a rash conclusion. Let's go punch some birds. Hey, come down here. I want to kick you. It was something that I tried a few times in Sekiro, I know there was kind of like the monk, the Senpou monk moves, like the martial arts. I didn't really do it too much. I was very much a Mortal Blade, and then I really like Ichimongo Double. Ichimongo Double. The double Ichimongo was just way too good to like pass up. And the other one that I liked in Sekiro was like the little whirlwindy thing where you kind of would like twirl around almost like a mini Melania. It wasn't that great, but it was fun. Ichimongo and Mortal Blade were definitely strong and great though, and fun. Okay, that was what, 4 hits? I don't think there's any reason to double hand this. Because you use your hands, you still get like crazy good combos, which I feel like is the benefit of power stancing. Ooh. The way that the color just like drops is so cool. It's so eerie. Always grab the grace first, even if we're not resting right away. I abandon here my eye. Okay, so I now need 3 Erdtree. No more 1-2 skidoo. Yeah, I don't think there's any real reason. It felt like my damage was almost the exact same. Like, when I double-handed, it felt like the damage for each hit was, like, halved. Which is good, because I like power stancing and all, and sometimes it's really fun. Oh, these are just the same birds I already killed. We don't have to kill them again. That's not good content. Sure, I'm sure that is the end. Cave! Cave, 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 cave. Not in the direction at all that I wanted to go. Good talk. I think I was heading this way where I faced the dragon? Question mark? Yeah, I think this was where the dragon was. There's a little... Even though I don't summon other players, I like having all of those active, so they become options for me to get summoned. Because eventually, right, once I've taken, or maybe even before I've taken all my characters through here, I'm probably going to want to, you know, throw down a summon sign. Okay, well this is, now I'm just back in the exact same... I am not sure if that is the way you're supposed to get down here, but it's the way I found. The little shadows of your enemies. I can dig that. There's more jumping down. Okay, so this... I think this has to be the way... Golden Arcs. Is that a spell? Incantation. Boo. They're clearly... That looks like the thing that they were casting on me that they were clearly using a staff for. Okay. What is it? Just a rock figure that my brain turned into an enemy. Shush. It's so interesting that that seems to be like the way down here, because how else would you get those things heading up? Like, you couldn't head up. But I think here's how I get to this kind of area, and there might be a whole dungeon over here that I feel like maybe I was supposed to do before I went to the Shadow... I just checked my map again because I wanted to remember the name. The Shadow Realm Tower Castle thing. Whatever that was called. Grace. Bonny Village is all the potentate's place. That's with all the pots. They'd better not give me a jar friend who I grow to love and then eventually have to kill and then watch his nephew go out and face the same fortune ahead. This is very different than Jarburg. There's no dancing. I can summon here. I don't like that I can summon here. Jarburg was a nice and peaceful place. Visions of two-handing. Healing required ahead, therefore praise the message. I don't like that message. I'm going to be honest. That message bothers me a little bit. Here's the thing. If you want healing from a message, make a good message. Like, put something useful. If you're putting healing required ahead, to me that says, like, I need to be healing up ahead. Not just, like, it's a long, arduous journey. Please heal me. No, like, make a witty comment. Or, give me useful information. But I'm not going to heal you because you asked for it. That's not how this works. Are you greater? What's interesting, right, is the jars are all dead, but there's like these like shadowy, ghosty people, and we know that the jars in the lands between are full of carcasses and dead bodies. That's also interesting that I'm just getting like flasks refilled without killing like the whole group. Hefty cracked pot. Bonny butchering knife. Now this is a dead person, and that was the weapon. We'll read that. I think I'm safe. Weapon of the greater potentates of Bonny Village. An outsized butcher's cleaver used to dismember human bodies in the making of the great jars stored in the jails. Restores a very small amount of HP when it squarely strikes an enemy. Hone blade. Perform a stroking action to sharpen blade, honing its cutting edge and increasing amount of HP recovered. The greater potentates treasure the tools of their practice. I'm sure the potentates with their smooth hands treasure that skill. Okay. Nope. Draw a shard. I saw there was a potentate there, so we're gonna go. Get a better potentate. Stop throwing stuff at me. That was good timing. It's always satisfying when you can drink and then like watch them get replenished, so it's as if you never drank at all. Why did you unlock? Oh my god. Why do I feel like my healing potions are doing less than they used to? Let's just hit a full. I feel like there's going to be a boss here at some point. Like, what else could I summon? Like, it's not... I don't want to speak too early, but, like, so far, it's not like this has been a hard area to explore that I feel like I needed, that I would need or even want a summon with. Looking around to see if there's anything on the roofs. No. I mean, not this roof. There could be on others. Well, I'm happy I found this because I haven't crafted any of the pots yet, and I didn't use them much at all on the first playthrough because I don't like consumables. I will do whatever I can to not use something that's consumable. Snake ahead. Is someone gonna cut the bridge? Be wary of boss. Oh, is there gonna be a... Wormy Boy, whatever they were called. The things that gave you the whipping hunt, tooth whip. We'll read that. I want to get this grace. I'm so intrigued by all those like signs about like boss ahead. Like, is it a nighttime thing? I don't even know what time of day it is. It always looks like night. Causes poison buildup, not what I was. Oh, that's nasty. Whip bestrewn of rotting, misshapen teeth, filthy and seething with disease. The teeth are embedded in the whip and dose the victim with deadly poison upon each strike. As the wounds ripen, they grow inflamed and ooze pus. The flesh of shamans was said to meld harmoniously with others. Painful strike, a chastening whip strike honed to maximize pain, temporarily reduces the rate at which stamina recovers, thus does the pain encourage obedience. That sounds like a good PvP item, not gonna lie. Like, stamina is key. Seek grace. Down and short seek fort. Like, I see their stuff down there. It's clearly not jumping. Why is it always snake visions of snake? Why is it always bridge? Is this just like some weird reference to the bridge and like the snake from Sekiro? Because if it is, I don't feel like it should be. But I'm not like understanding. Unless there was like... I didn't rest, right? No, I didn't, because I don't have full health. Excuse me. Look carefully. Look carefully. That tree reminds me of the little living trees that spewed frost at you in DS3 Painted World of Ariendo. What am I looking for? Okay, well, there needs to just be like a question mark icon. We're gonna put a little flag here. Maybe we need to come back here. We'll see. We'll come over here. No need to rest. I'm really nervous that I wasn't supposed to kill that guy. I just started thinking way back to when I got the martial arts. It just feels like he was just teaching me and then I slaughtered him. What the hell was that scream? No. Not like this. It's so interesting that that's happening before you even finish a group. Oh, hey. You don't see me. I'm not here to bother you. Well, okay, that just felt like a death sentence. Why would you want to even jump up there? Why, Miyazaki? Okay. That's a lot of rooms. I'm on the back. I'm nervous that I didn't die fast enough after getting up there and they're going to be up top. They're not. Good. And run, 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 run. Go, Torrent, go. It's like I just hear fire behind me. And I am not turning to look around. Oh, this is like a tower. Which means magic stuff, maybe. Let's see. Okay. I always feel so bad killing the dogs. It's because they put in like the little whimpers. Like even though like they're super deadly. Cool. There's nothing on this side. I'm very confident that there's going to be a grace up near this tower. And so I would like to get that. Oh, I could just like climb up the hill. I didn't need to like do some crazy cliff jumping. Like I thought. Really? No grace up here? Maybe there's one inside? I'm confused where that spirit spring is leading to. Because like I'm maybe thinking there's gonna be blocked off here and I need to get the spirit spring active. to jump up. Is this where I came in? Maybe. I think so. I think so. So let's... That was a long shot just because I used that gesture in a few of these. No. Do I even have that gesture yet? I don't believe so. We're gonna mark that. We're gonna head out here. And we're gonna look to see if we can open up the spirit spring. That would also, in theory, let me jump all the way down. Unless it's certain death, like to nowhere. Let's look around this cliff. Look for stones. I do like that I've seen them now and like they're super obvious, right? It's not... They're not hidden. Go away, animals. I don't want to hurt you. I really should have just equipped the beast torch. Our dead boys. How is there no grace like this whole area that I've been to? We need to figure out how to get down because there's a clearly is a fort down there. Sadly, though, I'm probably going to stop here in about 20-ish minutes because I'm starting to get hungry. And I want to make dinner before it gets too late, and I will then just like order something and be irresponsible. Versus like just cooking the food that I paid for. Okay. Killed those boys. clearly a way down there. I feel like I get there through the tower, right? I feel like that key maybe is going to open up a door to an elevator that I just missed somewhere in there. So we'll, once I've done all this outside area, we'll head back inside. I have a lot more that I still need to explore. Before I want to go back in there and before I want to keep trying to progress forward. This DLC is like, I'm happy that it's big because it was expensive, right? I want my money's worth, and I feel like with just what I played, I would already be happy. And knowing that I don't even think I'm halfway through, is like, okay, it's not going to be a 1 weekend playthrough like I maybe had. For me, I know there's, streamers out there who have already beaten it. When you only get to play like a few hours each day, and you're not that good, it takes a while. Okay, I'm not seeing a way down here. I don't like that there's been no grace. Excuse me. Okay. Darn it. I wasn't expecting a refill. Not that it would matter. It's all like full everything. And I still don't know where I'm going. There has to be a way to unseal the Spirit Spring. I literally must have ran right by this. Oh my god. I'm blind. Why did I rest? Everything was dead. Why did I just rest? No, I just brought it all back to life. You would think, I mean, I haven't done this, but they've all been like right near them. You would think if there was ever like a spirit spring that the rocks were in like a hidden place, there would kind of be someone who would like leave a gesture saying like, look over there, and like point, to try to guide people to where to break it. I was already mounted. Good lordy, am I like, I'm being silly right now. I'm tired. That's what happens when you're tired. And I hadn't actually planned on playing today. I did, I know I can't play for that long, but I really have been wanting to play yesterday, and I just didn't have time. Yesterday was like kind of like a busy culmination of a bunch of different events for me. work-related like tasks and personal tasks. No, actually, just all work, like 3 different work-related tasks, kind of all coalesce onto the same day, and 2 out of the 3 are done as much as they can be. One is done. One is as done as it can be for now. And then the other one I'm mostly done. It will be like finished tomorrow. On top of that, I'm in the process of moving. But I don't know where to yet. I need to find a place. So I went to go look at places today, and I had been hoping that I'd be able to like explore. Well, this is interesting. This is very interesting. You can dupe any remembrances just here out in the open. Interesting. But yeah, so anyways, I thought that I would be like in the city longer today, like driving around like looking for places, and then like no place had any signs. Tried getting an appointment scheduled for today, and they couldn't, so I initially had planned to like stream all day tomorrow, playing this game. But now I have an appointment to go view an apartment tomorrow at 2, and hopefully I can get a couple others scheduled in the morning, so I don't have to keep driving in. I currently live about an hour outside Chicago, and I live about 25 minutes from my work, and if I were to just move into Chicago, my work would be about a 25-minute commute from the other direction. So I'm like, it's the exact same commute that I have now, and I would get to live in a fun city. So that's kind of the plan. But it means that I kind of have to Cathedral of Manus Mater. Hello.
Well, we don't often receive visitors. I am Emir. Welcome to Manus
Meter.
It is a pleasure to have you. In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed. See,
So yeah, I've been planning on streaming all day tomorrow. I'm kind of making a big chunk of this game, but
the occasion with a modest offering.
I know I will be heading to look at apartments during the day, so I don't know how much time I'll actually get to play tomorrow. So I wanted to get in a bit today. Map indicating the location of a hallowed ruin. That means nothing to me. It's so tiny. A pale blue necklace made from a thin, elongated stone hollowed out from inside. Use it a hollowed ruin to sound a hanging bell. It was a teaching of Count Emir. The fate of the one who sounds the hanging bell will be guided by the stars.
The map I gave you.
Can't you just put a red spot on my map?
It is said that after sounding the hanging bell there, one's fate will be guided.
Oh my god, dude, I just read this. I just read all
I
that.
wish to be of service.
Well,
Help those who fight for their purpose.
then put a mark on my map.
Mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are
Give me a better
fighter,
map.
are you not? Yes, some have given you a... Oh, I suppose I know the fateful power.
Is there anything new? Miriam's vanishing conceals oneself in a glintstone haze. Ooh.
I, too, am a glintstone sorcerer. We study the stars and examine the life therein. Are you familiar with our findings? Long ago, we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies. We, too, are children of the greater will. Is that not divine? Is that not sublime? And yet, none can fathom its implications. Its utter brilliance. Oh yes, do mind your feet. You wouldn't want to hurt the...
The little boy? What little boy?
I've no interest in small talk. My only concerns are the concerns of Count Emir, and you are not among them.
Well, this definitely does not, wink wink, bring back Sister Freed vibes with her guardian
There is
out
one
front.
thing I will say. Count Emir's kindness is a gift. Should you cross him, you will sorely regret it. Be gone. There is nothing more. Be gone. There is nothing more to say.
Because there's no combat here, it feels like I'm going to have to come back here as part of a quest. Stop being stupid. And now open from this side. Huh. It's weird if, like, this isn't the intended way to enter. Because there was another way. But, like, why wouldn't they just let that door be open either way if, like, I can just... Am I gonna have to fight something in here to get the grace? This feels like the most arbitrary thing. Like, it'd be one thing if you had to fight an enemy at the door. And then, like, you could get the grace and then you could open it. They didn't tell me I couldn't open the door, so... It's interesting that this out here is not the no combat area. I'm so tempted to just like order dinner so I can keep playing, but I need to be responsible. I ate out for lunch. I'll be going out for Pride this weekend. And I already have a fridge full of HelloFresh meals, so I should just... I mean, guess no secret ahead. So I'm sure at some point already somebody had put secret ahead. Like, these liar messages are so interesting. Sorry about that. I muted myself on my controller by instinct before I coughed and realized I just full on coughed right into the mic. He mentioned a little boy. And that can't be the that lady that we spoke to.
Is something there to squeeze in the... Ah, you met Jula. Well, I hope that she behaved. The poor girl is overcome. Her tongue can be sharp. Don't think that... It's no surprise.
Okay, well, I don't know where anyone is. Anyone else? Let's look in the graveyard. Yuri, beloved. Was Yuri not the name of the person who helped us with Narenhaz, the invader with Reduvia? He was an adult. I mean, obviously there could be multiple people with Yuri, but it feels like, why would you do that in a video game where people are trying to decipher? Can I ask about... Can I ask you about Yuri?
Be gone. There is nothing more to...
Okay, well, you don't have to be rude about it. Okay, lady? Jeez. Jeez, people. I'm here to try to help. I wonder what happens... if you enter here before Yuri dies and the lands between. Alright, because his death seems to be tied with when you get to Ride Lucaria and do his invasion. Or like, I think it gets rushed along if you get to Mountaintops of the Giants. But you could definitely get here before Mountaintops of the Giants, and you could also just not do his invasion. Has it always been like bleeding from this guy? And I'm just now noticing? I'm really kind of... I feel more lost today than I was when I started. And I was already feeling kind of like lost and confused as to where I should have been going and what I should have been doing. Okay, so there is the try gesture thing. Maybe that will unlock a spirit spring. Like, that's the other option. That would be weird because we read the thing about them being sealed by stones. But like, maybe the stones are at the top of here? But we'll deal with that later. I believe I have that marked, yeah. Let me just check up here in this corner. No stones, cool. Stormvale? Hello? Entryway to Stormvale? It's a long tunnel. Is that because I got inside or because I'm getting... Okay, because I got inside. I was like, or because I got invaded. Shadowkeep Church District. Nice, okay. Maybe here's where I use the key, and here's that other area. I'm happy that I kind of kept exploring before I just went back there to see if I missed something, because clearly I'm supposed to come at it from this angle. Kick. Because I... Punching crabs. I'm just punching crabs up in here. Just because of like playing so many other games, it feels like I need to find like an underwater breathing apparatus or a spell to let me breathe underwater, and then like I'll be able to progress these areas more. But that would feel weird in this game. I don't know why, because like you did it in Sekiro, right? You had the Mibu underwater breathing technique. That was cool. I can get down with enemies that like do the combat for me. And jump. Still no horse. Still... Ember of Mesmer. Have I got one of those? Oh, I have. Um... No archer ahead. I was full on expecting archers. Why is it always monstrosity? I don't know if I should have done that. Sorry, I just got a work email that I needed to check out, which is always frustrating to me because I don't get paid for the summer, but they expect me to do my job over the summer. Whew, that was too close for my comfort. I feel like we're gonna be fighting that giant fish-like creature. Is this the one I have the key for? Yes!
America, mother to us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light. Queen Marek, take not.
Sure, why not?
Queen Marika, dearest mother, I shall silence all who would trespass upon thy peace, as decreed by the grace of gold. No soul shall thy sanctity imperil.
Oh. Ashen remains in which attacks immediately after being summoned. Spirit of a Night granted relief by the Iris of Grace. Wields a spirit-like greatsword that impales foes upon fire, keeping the taint of impurity away from fair Mother Marika. That grace was his salvation, though it was but a fleeting blessing. And having been saved, all that was left to him was to wage war. Behold Dong, in short, offered dark. Seek God, despair ahead. So is he like being imprisoned here and like tortured by Mesmer? And that's why he kept like invading me? And then I was able to be like, no, America hasn't abandoned you. Come fight with me instead. So I don't know if I feel like better about that. $50,000 runes. That makes me nervous. want to try to start like fighting those guys a little differently each time, just to like test it out. I have a feeling like Mesmer's gonna have a bunch of their moves. Okay, maybe I am going to get to breathe underwater. Like there's a lot of water here. Visions of runes, likely wraith. We're going up? Okay. I think we'll finish this area and then I will call it for now. I might be back later. We'll see. I'm gonna go make some dinner. Take a little break. But I do want to kind of finish this area. Specimen storehouse. First off, left. Grace. So I like that I'm now just on like a separate floor here. Ladder. Oh, I think this is gonna be perfect. Okay, and I need right around 2,500. Beautiful. You are beautiful. Where is it? Where?
You're beautiful.
Sometimes I say that to my dog in that voice. This guy is hard of hearing, I guess. Let me heal. What was he hiding? Carrion thrusting shield. I just need slightly more strength. Once wielded by Rolana, A silver thrusting shield embedded with glintstones enables the wielder to attack and guard simultaneously. Once wielded by R'Lana, the Twin Moon Knight, during her sole entry into ritual combat, a demonstration of fidelity to the Erdtree. Kind of cool. I'm not much of a shield guy. Like every now and then I'll swap to a shield. But in general. Intriguing. I didn't even notice that there was ones hanging up. That has an item on it, so I feel like I'm gonna chop that down. Bye. Okay, anything here? Back in the library. Seems really weak to frost, which makes sense to me. Because they're like fire guys. And I feel like Mesmer's gonna be weak to frost. Because he's also a fire dude. Ghost Gloveboard 3. Fire Serpent. Incantation. Launches a threaded serpentine flame. Man, when am I getting my new cool sorceries? It's just been all incants and faith and arcane. I did it! I finally, for once, did a quick quit out while I was falling. Time for ambush. Do it. Fascinating walkways. Which was the one with the thing on it? This is so cool, though.
Let me see. Fickle, fidgety little letters. I should wipe you clean off the page. Now, Freya. Don't let it rile you up. Take it slow. Take it slow. By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
This is turning out to be much longer than I was expecting, and Freya's here. Well, one, I'm happy that it seems like I can still maybe progress her quest a little bit, even if I didn't get a few pieces of dialogue. Where was she talking from? Only had a ladder by way praise the message.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Whew. Winged Serpent Helm, Flame of Ash of War, Flame Spear. Nice. Skill of Kood, Knight Captain of the Fire Knights. Ready weapon for thrusting attack and unleash a spear of flame straight ahead. The Winged Serpent is the token creature of Mesmer's military forces. It is a wise friend who keeps the base serpent at bay and holds its power in check. I kind of want to see if I can find Freya. Time for recklessness, safety ahead. This could just be a door that we open. And we get something. Another Erdtree fragment. There's a grace here. Awesome. This definitely seems like a boss, so we are going to head back. I want to find Freya.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Hmm. Impenetrable thorns. Summons the scattered trees impenetrable thorns from the earth. Faith 24 for a sorcery. No intelligence. Can be used repeatedly. I'm happy that they're creating more thorns there. Sorcery too, because there's like a whole set, and I think a staff that boosts that.
Lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Nice. I'm happy I continued up before doing this. Got that grace, and then I came back here. Found this. Let's check the outside first. And like I said, I realized okay. That seems like a lot. So I don't know if I want to rest necessarily though. But maybe I do. Because I definitely have enough to I've been in here, my arm dextral. Message left by Sir Ansbach, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Mikola's trail. It would seem that the people of the keep have flooded the holy quarter that leads onward to the Erdtree bearing access. However, there is no route that leads there from this storehouse. Perhaps there is another way to reach the holy quarter from somewhere else in this keep. Okay, we are gonna level up because, or not level up. We're gonna rest. Oh yeah, we're gonna bless ourselves. We're gonna rest because we did that. And there's more like general exploration in here to be had. Climbing up a butt, climbing up a butt. Pearl Drink Talisman +3. Let's go. Apparently that's just a combo that never ends. So we're gonna be a little cheeky. And also maybe just throw away 65k runes. I don't know why I couldn't aim earlier, but... Fire Knight armor. Nice. Not that it beats this look. I can't believe like this whole area is easily missable. Unless like I'm gonna get something from here that I need to progress later. I forgot these little dudes were in the castle. Heal. Like, I don't want to kill them all. One, because it's time consuming. Two, they're just reading, living their best shadow lives. But then, like, you don't, and you turn around. And they do that to you. I thought that hit was gonna kill him. That was my bad. I was dumb. I was super dumb with it. Okay, if I haven't found a boss by 7, I'm just calling it. Jump on the feet. I'm gonna try something here. So the last hit will hit below you. Back Firefly. That move is so strong against them. I want to see what's over there if I jump up on top of that. Where was that room that I even died in? It was like a side room up here, right? Okay. And then okay, I guess side room this way. Oh, I just did it. You would think that I wouldn't have forgotten it already. If these are all like little tastes of what Mesmer can do, Mesmer is going to be a tough fight. So far away. That was a fun camera angle, said no one who has ever played this area. Good God. Okay. Boom. 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 The moon spell is so strong. The new moon spell, not that strong. Situational, but like it's so easy to get staggered out of it. Maybe if I had better armor. I should try that at some point. Like, when I have no runes, I'll put on like the highest poise I can get while still medium rolling. And see, like, go to an enemy that normally staggers me out of that and see if I can just kind of like tank the damage. Because if so, I feel like it could be devastating close up. Fire Knight Helm. We'll just heal out of an abundance of caution. But I think this was the other room that I had died in. Like the one right past here. That thing. We want to do that. Interesting. So the second moon will drop even if you've been staggered out of the final piece. Okay. So back here. Come this way. Oh, another shield weapon. Cool. You'd think those are going to go away after it's dead, but they don't. Okay. Come up here. I feel like maybe I've gotten... And I've been down here. Let's go up to the 4th floor. Dark chamber entrance. Just out of abundance of caution, I want to go spend these runes. Because I know I'll be leveling up lots of weapons, so I'm cool dumping tons of runes into, like, smithing stones. Let's just get 24 of each. Cool. Let's see what's behind this door.
Mongrel intruder. That tarnish, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
But I'm not stripped of the grace of gold. I'm literally the Elden Lord.
In the embrace of restless flame.
Whoa.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I didn't even get a hit. And okay. So, first off, we're going to increase our fire damage negation. That is going to be a necessity. I don't think I'll be parrying him. I don't think I'll be fisting him. And we might just go full on. Do I have the Fire Knight? pants. I do. I'm like, these are going to be very high fire defense, which I think is what I'm going to need. 25.
Restricted to rays of gold channel death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Well, definitely happy I spent the runes. Uh, and I don't think I'll even be able to beat him right now. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Already doing better. Okay. Or I roll right into the throw. What was it? What was it? What?
In the
my God.
embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Oh. I wonder if I can parry him. Whoa. Okay, there's a summon in here.
Restricted to rays of gold channel
There's a summon inside.
embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Which is interesting because that tells me that they are expecting you to. They're like, that's not going to affect the difficulty.
Messmer's flame.
Oh. I want to try something. I want to see if this will protect me a little bit. We're going to wait till he's jumping. I thought I was rolling backwards. So cool.
Stripped of the grace of
Nope.
gold shadowed death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Messmer's flame. Okay, I will give it 2 more attempts. And then I need to take a break. I thought I was out of that. Okay. Phase 2? Phase 2? Let's go. I mean, I'm going to die right away, but...
I will not suffer. A lord devoid of light.
Me? I am full of light. I am full of America's light.
No, mother. Forgive me.
Is he like gonna close the curtain so she can't see? What is he? Oh my god. No, 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 no. Frenzied flame. Or am I fighting the serpent now?
Soon tarnished. shalt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light.
What the fuck? What is happening?
O lifeless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Oh my god. Base Serpent Mesmer. Well, hey, I made it to phase 2. We're gonna go one more try. I might want to change. I might want to change what flask I'm using. I was getting too greedy. We're watching this. No, we're not. I want to watch it again, but I don't because it's gross. But it's so cool.
I will not suffer. A lord devoid of light. No, mother. Forgive me.
I wish you could just like fast forward a little bit. I know they don't show it, but you hear it. No. No, 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 no.
Soon tarnished.
Okay, but I do have full health. Like, I know I'm dying. I think I need to get something that just like increases defenses maybe. Or gives me like more stamina recovery from my flask. Because I'm not getting a chance to use like even take advantage of my Okay. You know what? I made it to phase 2 2 times in a row. I am happy with that progress for now. This is going to be a fight that's going to take a while, and I'm okay with that. Because I'm really enjoying it. But I'm going to take a break. I'll probably definitely be back later now that this is where I got to. I dropped my mouse on the floor yet again. I'm not used to having a mouse that has a wire on it. But I'm going to go cook dinner. I'll probably be back in a few hours to play. But thank you for watching this stream. Thank you for watching the video if you found it on YouTube. And stay tuned for the inevitable downfall of Mesmer at some point. Today was a freaking awesome day. Thank you.